Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm with my lovely daughter, Cassidy, and we are doing Subway because we have both been craving Subway. So I got the spicy Italian and I put everything.
You didn't cut that
She
very
didn't
well.
cut it very well at all, did she? Anyway, so I got the spicy Italian. Ooh, yummy. Ooh, it's gonna fall apart. And I got lettuce, tomato, green pepper, onions, sweet peppers, mayonnaise, all that good stuff. And I got some baked Lay's. I hope my camera doesn't keep trying to focus, guys. Okay, and Cassidy, tell them what you got.
I don't know what I got. You got it.
Chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah, she didn't cut this one very well either.
Chicken bacon ranch. No, that one, like the bread was, she didn't cut the bread very good when she was cutting it. I don't know. I think this girl was new. I mean, I'm not faulting her. I mean, but whew,
My chicken just fell
I had
out
to ask her to put more toppings on mine because every topping that I asked for, she put very minimal amount, and I like a lot of topping.
She
Alright,
likes
so-
more topping than sandwich.
Yeah, I pretty much do. All right, so I'm gonna try something out because I watch a lot of YouTubers, and one of my favorite mukbang YouTubers is Sauce Queen. And she does something really cool a lot of times, like if she has her kids on there, she does where she asks them questions. So I'm going to do that with Cassidy. So this will be fun. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a question, then you answer it, then I'll give you what my answer would be to that question.
Oh,
Okay?
this could be fun.
So let's take a bite. Thank you for this food, Lord. Okay. My camera.
We need to get you a good camera.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all, if the quality sucks. It keeps wanting to focus. It's driving me kind of crazy. I need a better camera. Definitely need a better camera. Okay, so I'm going to dump my chips out because it just makes life easier.
It makes a lot of noise when you don't.
Oh, it does. The crackling. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Okay, so first question. What is your signature dance move?
Oh, God. I don't think y'all want the answer to that.
What's your signature dance move?
I don't really have one. All I do is wobble.
The wobble. Wobble,
The
baby,
wobble.
wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah.
That's
Mine is just shaking my booty.
yeah, that's pretty much all mine is.
Shake the booty, shake booty. You can never go wrong with that,
I
right?
dance just like her, so
Uh-huh.
my answer was going to be similar.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's so good. Okay. What is one thing you refuse to share?
One thing I refuse to share,
Mm-hmm.
like for instance,
Anything. What is one thing that you refuse to share?
my toothbrush.
Your toothbrush.
There's one person that I'll share my toothbrush with in the whole world.
Your boyfriend. I know.
Yep.
I know.
He's the only one that I'll share my toothbrush with.
One thing I refuse to share is my husband.
Yeah, that's true too.
I'm not sharing my
I
husband.
won't share my boyfriend.
That is one thing I will never share
I
is my
wasn't
husband.
sure if that was a reasonable answer or not. Like, I didn't know what you were talking about, but
Mm-mm.
if I had to pick something like that,
Mm.
I wouldn't share my boyfriend either.
I'm never sharing my husband.
Mm-mm.
No. I can't even imagine. Anyway. Alright. If you could make a rule for a day and everyone had to follow it, what would it be?
No complaining.
No complaining. Right. Right. Mine would be no whining and blaming everybody else for your problems.
There you go.
Because a lot of people do that shit. Drives me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. By the way, if y'all can hear my dog, it's because he's outside on the back porch. I put his water and everything out there. He's fine. He's just a big baby. But if you remember the last time I did an eating video, he drove me insane the whole time. He just sat there whining for my food. And he gets really loud, doesn't he, Cassie?
Yeah, he screams.
Okay. If you had to give up one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Brushing your hair or brushing your teeth?
Brushing my hair.
That would be a simple one for me because I barely brush my hair now.
She never brushes her hair. Don't let her fool you.
I don't.
Her hair probably hasn't been brushed all week.
No, it has. But I tease it all up and then throw it on top of my head.
Yeah.
For the most part. But yeah, I don't know. They always said brushing is bad for your hair. It breaks it off and causes breakage and all this stuff. Oh.
I gotta brush my hair. Or if it's all knotted.
I don't really care. Okay. If you could have an unlimited storage of one thing, what would it be? If you could have an unlimited storage of one thing, what would it be? That's a hard one.
Yeah. I don't know what a good answer for that would be.
Wine. Red wine. I really like red wine. But I don't think that would be my choice, though.
It would be.
Like, it would be.
It would be.
Unlimited storage of one thing. What would it be?
Probably like clothes or something. 'Cause you could never have too many clothes. You gotta wear them every day of the year. You can never have too many.
I guess.
I can't really think of anything else that I'd want unlimited storage of, though.
I'm not a big clothes person either.
Well, I'm not either, but I'm just saying it's something practical that you have to wear every day.
I'll wear either jeans or shorts. And, like, most of my shirts are black or gray. T-shirts, tank tops, and shoes. It's either flip-flops or Converse. I mean, I'm pretty
I'm just
pretty
saying that's
boring
something
with the
that
way I
you
dress.
have to wear every day.
Mm,
Every day of the year, you have to wear clothes.
yeah, I don't
So,
know.
I mean,
Okay, so that's that Life Water. It's really good. The blueberry.
bitter.
I think it's blueberry something. Anyway, it's good. All right. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pasta.
Pasta. She does eat a lot of pasta. I shoved too much food in my mouth at one time. Yeah, she eats a lot of pasta. Always. Every time I go to the grocery store, she's like, please get stuff for me to make pasta. Mine would be, I know this is awful, but I absolutely love them.
Steak and cheese. No?
Arby's roast beef and cheddar with lots of horsey sauce. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, you do eat those a lot.
I love them. I love them. It's like one of my addictions or something. All right. This is a funny one. You are about to get into a fight. What song comes on as your soundtrack?
Honestly, the one thing that popped into my head was Eye of the Tiger when you said that. I can just imagine my short, skinny behind, like, running like a chipmunk to fight somebody with Eye of the Tiger playing in the background. That's what I could imagine.
Or that song. It's an older song, an older rap song, and it was in that movie Hancock. So one, move, bitch, get out the way. That's what comes to my mind. That's funny. Anyway. Okay. Okay, so where is that? Okay. What set of items could you buy that would make a cashier the most uncomfortable? I have a funny story for this because I actually was put into this position one time. Go ahead.
A large amount of items?
No. What set of items could you buy that would make a cashier the most uncomfortable?
My answer's not appropriate.
That's okay. Well, it depends.
It's not appropriate.
Is it bad?
Not bad, but I can just imagine like a cashier being very uncomfortable if you bought a large quantity of this item.
Say it.
I don't know if I can say it with a straight face.
What is it?
Like, the first thing that came to my mind is like if you bought like a large quantity of like condoms or something, and you walked up to the cashier's desk and you just threw like 42 packs of condoms up there. I can only imagine a cashier's face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, something that has to do with that.
But a set of items. Okay, like, so for instance, condoms and what else? Something weird to go along with condoms that would make somebody uncomfortable.
Handcuffs.
Ah!
That was, like, I can only imagine, like, a cashier's face if you threw all of this on the counter and was just like, hey, ring it up.
Well, I don't know if this made the cashier uncomfortable, but it sure as hell made me uncomfortable.
Do I want to hear
Years ago, well, it's not even inappropriate. It was just really funny.
Or, can I change my answer?
Mm.
Like a large quantity of, like, adult diapers.
See, y'all? Yeah, you're getting close to my story. Okay.
Is this Big Nanny's story?
Yes. All right, so my grandmother, this was years ago. I was probably, I don't know, in my early 30s. And I was getting ready to run up to the store. So I was like, Nanny, do you need me to get you anything while I'm there? She was like, oh, yeah, let me get you my list and give you a blank check. So I was like, okay. So she hands me the list. I did not look at it until I got in Walmart, okay? And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? These people are going to think that I'm falling apart at a very young age. So it was Gas X. It was Gas X. Denture cream. What was the other thing? No, suppositories for when you're constipated. It was all this stuff like that. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God. And that's all that was on her list. So it's not like I could just like put it in between other things where maybe they wouldn't pay as much attention when they were ringing it up. Nah, that's all that was on her list was those things. I think it was those three things. Gas X, suppositories for constipation, and denture cream. I was like...
If my answer gets you demonetized, I'm sorry.
But I was like, are you kidding me? Oh my God, they're going to think this poor
Or
child is
dad's-
falling apart. Like, for real.
Dad's just going to be mad at my answer, one or the other.
That's fun. You're almost 17 years old. We're not stupid.
Well, I mean, that has never happened to me. That wasn't
I
like
would
a real
hope
life
not.
experience.
I
But
would hope not. Okay. Would you rather eat a bowl full of crickets or a bowl full of worms?
Worms.
Worms, yeah, me too.
Just for this, I can't imagine chewing on
Well, crickets
Cricket
would be
legs.
crunchy.
worms. You could just swallow like raw
No.
noodles. But then you
Swallow
just have worms slithering around in your stomach. So that's a bad question while we're eating.
So good. My foot's falling asleep. So really badly. I'm gonna have to move this leg out.
Oh, that looks wrong.
Well, I can't help it. My foot, I'm gonna have to get completely situated here because my foot's falling asleep and it does not feel good. Okay, I'll sit to the side. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. All right, so would you rather always say everything on your mind or never speak again?
Speak what's on my mind. Screw never saying what's on my mind.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too because I'm already pretty outspoken.
Yeah.
I pretty much already speak what's on my mind for the most part. I mean, unless I try not to be ugly and hurt anybody's feelings or anything, but I mean, I'm pretty outspoken.
Do you have a problem?
Okay. So, Would you rather live where it's constantly winter or constantly summer?
That's a hard one because I like both.
Well, not hard for me.
I really like winter though.
I'll say summer. I'll say constantly summer. Because I hate being cold.
Yeah.
Oh, I gritted my tooth. That sounded awful. Yeah, I hate being cold. Now, if I could do the summer, I wouldn't want it to be humid though. Like very low humidity.
Yeah.
Because I don't like humidity. Humidity is what makes you feel miserable when it's hot. Well, all right. What song would you play on repeat if you wanted to infuriate someone with music?
What am I infuriated?
I know my answer to that question.
Like, am I like infuriating somebody that I don't like?
I don't know.
Well,
What's a good song that would irritate people?
If I'm infuriating somebody that I don't like, I don't know.
This is my and my other dog. She was allowed to stay inside because she doesn't whine for our food. That's the only reason why she's in here.
You know that song Barbie
Bud's the one.
sings? That one
Yeah.
part where she's talking about cutting somebody?
Mm-hmm.
That'd probably be the song that I played to somebody that I didn't like. Just that one part, like repetitively.
I know what song I would play. The bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is a
That
word.
or-
Bird, bird. Because Andrew has played that song before and it drives me insane. And he does it just to drive me insane.
That or that buzzing bee song that he plays.
That one's not bad.
It is bad when you have him banging spoons to it.
The bird is a word song is worse. Way worse to me.
Because when he starts banging them spoons together and you have the bee song over here, it makes it so much worse.
I'll put my drink down here because it's easy for me to grab. All right. Let's see. Where was I? All right. What crazy name would you give your kid if you were a celebrity?
Oh, Lord.
Because you know how celebrities name their kids weird stuff? Like Apple.
Who named their kid Apple?
Gwyneth Paltrow. Remember? Her daughter's name is Apple.
The Kardashians have some weird names for their children.
Ooh, I choked on that one. Okay. What would you name your kid?
I don't know. I can't really think of any weird names. Like, if I was a... Celebrities' kids already have it hard enough because their parents are celebrities. So why are you going to give them a weird name to go along with their weird life anyway?
I don't know what name I would give my kid either.
Chevy.
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 That's really not weird. That's a cute name.
That's
I
what
like
I was saying. Like, that was the first thing that popped in mind, and I'm like, that's really not that weird.
I would totally name a kid Chevy.
Yeah.
I think it's cute. I think it's different and unique and cute.
Oh.
Banana.
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 Somebody's
Banana.
gonna come for me for pulling the tomatoes off of this, but it's fine.
Banana. There you go. Banana.
Banana.
Alright, what's your biggest deal breaker with another girl?
When she tries to put a move on my boyfriend,
Yeah.
I will cut somebody over that.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
I don't play with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a deal breaker with another girl.
Mine is also if they constantly want attention.
Well, like, I've
Like,
had
I can't
girls,
do,
like,
needy friend. I can't do that.
insinuate it, and I'm like, I will fight you right here. Don't even talk about it. It's game on.
I just don't. Yeah, the needy thing gets on my nerves. Like somebody who needs your constant, undivided attention.
Yeah,
All the time. I
don't
can't.
say something out of the way to me or my boyfriend, and we'll be
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have no problems. As long as you know that he's
And you
my
know-
boyfriend, we won't have any issues.
You know this about me because I'm your mother.
Mhm.
I don't have a lot of girlfriends.
Yeah, I don't
At
either.
all.
And there's reasons.
Oh, yeah, because I don't know. I'm very funny about who I choose to let in my friend circle.
Yeah.
Because I just can't deal with some people. I just can't do it.
I don't trust girls in
So,
general.
yeah.
So I
It's
don't.
not even that I don't trust them. I just don't want to.
Well, I don't
I don't know.
trust teenage girls.
I have a hard time finding ones that I mesh well with.
It's not even that. But,
Okay.
like, I know teenage girls and how sneaky they are, and I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
good.
true. This one's funny. What's the stupidest way you've ever hurt yourself? I know mine.
I've got more stories about that than I can tell.
I have a ton of stories about that, but I got one definite one.
I do too. You tell yours first while I think of which one I want to tell.
Mine is a time that I hung my boot on the cabinet in my mom's kitchen and fell forward, and my arm like hit the door jamb and went behind me, and my body kept going. I hit the ground and severely sprained my arm.
Yeah.
Just because I fell in my
That
mother's
one
kitchen.
was funny.
Because I hung my boot on the cabinet. That was so.
I had to help her do everything that night.
It was awful. I severely sprained it. Like it was. I couldn't even move my fingers on that arm. It was this arm. Couldn't even move my fingers.
I've got a few funny stories about it, but I don't know how many I should tell. I've got three specific ones. And they aren't real long.
Okay.
When I was little, I was sitting on the dryer.
Yeah.
And the dryer door
I
was
remember
open. Well, I'm a little person now. I'm only 5'1.5", so I'm pretty small now. But I was really small when I was little. So I couldn't just hop off the dryer because it felt like a 6-foot drop. So I was sitting on the dryer and I decided to climb onto the door to get off of the dryer because I figured it wouldn't be that far to fall if I was on the door because the door's. Well, as soon as I put my weight on the door, it like swung a little bit and I fell and I cut my butt cheek on the little prong that sticks out of the dryer door.
It wasn't funny at the time. It was not funny at the time because that poor baby cried and cried and cried. She had a big old gash. It was literally like right on the side of her butt cheek, almost like underneath, like where your leg and your butt
I still have
meets.
a scar from it. I still have a scar.
She does.
The second one is I used to climb trees when I was little. I was like a little monkey, okay?
Yes, she climbed everything.
I stayed in a tree.
I used to always catch her climbing the climbing up on the countertop in the kitchen.
There was never a moment where I wasn't climbing.
Yeah,
something.
no. Mm-mm.
Well, there's a tree in our backyard that forked out like this, but it had a little branch sticking off the side of it. Well, I was like, I'm going to climb to the very top of it. Well, when I did that, I realized that there was no good way to get down.
Mm.
So I'm like, I'm just going to jump. How bad can it be? I forgot about the one sticking out like this.
Never ask the question, how bad can it be?
Well, I was like 7. So I'm like, how bad can this be? It's
Never ask that question.
I was up as tall as this tree would go, and I'm like, I'm just going to jump. So I jumped, but I forgot about the little arm, and I clotheslined myself in the tree. So I'm just sitting there, like, wrapped around the tree like a sloth, and I'm like, yeah, this was a bad idea.
Mm.
But luckily, that arm was close enough to the ground to where I could just unravel myself and fall. But I hurt myself pretty good, so it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. What's the most hilarious childhood memory you can think of? I have one, and it has to do with Big Nene again.
But do you want to tell that one?
So, me and my mom and my grandmother used to always go walking in the evenings after dinner. Well, around the corner, there was this old man that had a crush on my grandmother. And she did not have a crush on him back at all. And he, for some reason, used to call her the queen. Like, he had a serious, major crush on her. So, we were walking, and we saw him coming out of his house and coming down the thing towards us. And she was like, oh my God, I don't want to talk to him right now. And she starts, like, speed walking. And she heard him ask me, my mom, where's the queen going? Well, she got to laughing so hard that she started peeing on herself, and she kept walking. She was still just like speed walking while as she was peeing on herself. She was laughing so hard. We talked about that for years and years and years and years and years. because she was trying her best to get, but she was laughing so hard as she was trying to get away from him. That was really
My
funny.
funniest one is involved with me getting hurt again for some reason. That's going to be a running thing, and anything that has to do with my childhood is me getting hurt doing stupid stuff.
Mm.
So, my dad works on bucket trucks. Well, he brought one of the bucket things home one day. Me and my brother were very creative children.
To say the least.
Because we grew up in the country and there was really nothing to do. So we just got creative. So my dad had brought these big bucket things to the house for bucket trucks.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to get in it and shake it and move it all around like we were on like a roller coaster or something. We would do that mess for hours. But with me being short again, there was no good way to get out of this bucket. Because it was over my head. So there was no good way to get out of this bucket once I was in there.
You
So-
need to eat and talk.
I'm working on
You
it.
barely ate.
I know. I have to eat slower. I'm going to get full really fast.
I know.
Anyway,
I'm full now.
So the only way to get out of this bucket was to climb. Like always. So I climb and
Sadie's like, I'm one of the girls. I want to be in the video.
so I'm sitting on like the edge of this bucket, not thinking about my weight being on this one side of the bucket and there's nothing anywhere else on the bucket. Not thinking that it's going to flip as soon as I put all my weight on it. So this bucket's like way up in the air, it's over my head a few inches, you know. So I'm like, okay. So when I sit on this bucket, it falls over. But I'm halfway out of the bucket at this point. So
That's very unsafe. That doesn't sound like a very safe.
So I'm
thing.
sitting in the bucket, and the bucket flips, and I hit the ground, and I'm just laying there like crying because I'm laying on the ground and I hurt myself.
Oh, poor child.
But now to think about it, it's funny because I can only imagine how that looked. The other funny one is I got chased by a cow one time at my friend's house.
Yeah.
They had cows,
I remember this story.
and they had little calves out in the field.
And I always told you I didn't want you in the field with cows because I've heard of people getting trampled by cows, and they're
Well-
big, and she was extreme. I mean, she's still tiny, but she was extremely
Exactly,
tiny.
I
She
was
little.
small, so I could run faster than this bull.
She was really little.
So they had the calves out in like the far end of the field. And I was spending the night at their house, so my mom wasn't there to tell me that this was a bad idea. Okay?
No.
And their
Mom
parents
was not.
didn't care. Their parents were like, sure, go out in the field because they went out in the field all the time with the cows.
Yeah.
So I get out there with the
Oops,
cows.
we're unfocused. There we go.
So I get out there with the cows, and I get from, no lie, where I'm sitting to the camera from these cows. And the bull realizes that I'm that close to their calves. So the bull charges at me and takes off running. So I'm running through the field. I finally made it back up to the house. Keep in mind the bull's like right here the whole time that I'm running through this field.
Yeah.
I was
that's
covered in mud and grass and everything by the time I got
You
up to
name
the
it,
house.
you were covered in it.
Yup.
Okay. Have you ever been thrown out or banned from a public place, and why?
Yes, I have. But it wasn't my fault.
I was there too.
She was with me, so this story can count for both of
And
us.
it was the only time I've ever been thrown out of anywhere.
We were kicked out of a public pool. Simply because my neighbor cussed out the lifeguard for blowing the whistle.
And it was so bad. They didn't just kick us out.
They watched us
They
walk out
walked
the fence.
us. They walked us to the fence and then stood at the fence and watched us until we got in the car and left and drove off.
That was the only time.
It was so embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been kicked out of anywhere in my life. Ever.
Mm-mm.
Especially not a pool.
No.
It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was funny. Like, we all laughed about it all the way home. But on the same hand, it was really embarrassing. But I wasn't surprised.
No.
If you guys knew my friend, you would not be surprised at all. It was funny though. It was really
I
funny.
bet you if she sees this video, she's going to call us.
It was funny. She knows it's true. It was funny. It was funny.
And the whole time she was cussing at her son, they got us kicked out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do you like people watching, and can you come up with a story about them?
Watching?
Yeah, like, if you're out in public, just like watching people, and like, can you come up with stories in your heads about their life and what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do it anymore, but I used to do it all the time. Excuse me. When I was younger, it was so funny. Like, I'd go to the mall or something, and I would just people watch, and it was like I could come up with whole like scenarios. Like, I could look at their facial expression and tell you what they were probably thinking and all this. It was hilarious. It was funny.
I people watch. We go to Field Days of the Past, and I love people watching because girls go out there.
Yeah.
And like I'm just like me all the time, little country redneck. That's me 24/7. So
yeah,
these girls come out there, and they got on brand new boots, brand new cowgirl hat.
Yeah.
Clean white tank top, cut off jean shorts that you can tell that they cut for that event.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you gonna come out here dressed like that?
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, it don't make you look cool.
No.
I was like, yeah, you're out here at this redneck event, but you don't have to look like it.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like these girls came out here and bought that stuff from Field Days of the Past and changed some
A lot of people do that, though, like, based on, like, where they're going and who they're going to be around. It's like they dress
to impress
for the crowd, which I don't get that, because I dress how I'm comfortable.
And, like, watching them, you're like, yep, they're going to go home and put on their normal everyday clothes.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like your basic white chick.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I dress how I'm comfortable. How I like to, I look the same way every day, basically.
Yeah.
Except for my hair. Sometimes I wear that down, sometimes I wear it up.
I mean,
clothes, I wear the same.
And I don't wear them every day, but I dress the same every single day.
Yeah. No matter where I'm going, I still have the same style.
I always have on something like this, or one of my boyfriend's t-shirts and cut off jean shorts. That's me on the daily.
Right. Okay. Is that thunder?
Yeah.
Oh, we need to hurry up and wrap this up so I can get back inside. Do you believe in the paranormal, and would you go ghost hunting?
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. We've talked about it. Heck yeah.
I would easily
Sounds like so much fun.
Go, like, the Conjuring house. I would love to go stay in it for one night.
Did you see they're going to do like a paranormal investigation
I'm the one that shared that on Facebook.
Yeah, I want to watch it. Okay. Are you concerned with what people think about you?
No.
Hell no.
I could care a lot.
Never, ever. Ever, ever. Sorry. My mom is trying to call my phone. Of course she would. Sorry. But no, we're not the type of people to worry about what other people think. I've always raised my kids to be that way, and that's how I am, and no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. Life is too short to worry about what other people think about you.
Pretty much.
So, okay, guys, we're gonna wrap this up because we're getting ready to get a storm here, and my dog is still outside. My mom just tried to call, so we had a blast hanging out, and we will be doing this again very soon. And I hope you all are blessed, and as always, remember to be a blessing as well.